My name is Katie Clemmer. I am 25 years old. I grew up in a Catholic family, and as a teenager, I had a very unique experience because my family opened our home to foster care. And this loving example that my parents gave, taking care of these kids, inspired me to want to work with kids, and I decided to become a teacher. I went to college, and I decided to study education. And while I was studying, I also decided to get involved in service. And the more time I spent serving, the more time I really, really loved it. And I found myself spending most of my free time doing a variety of service ministries. I also discovered the power and the beauty of Eucharistic adoration. And in my time in front of the Blessed Sacrament, my time with the Lord, I asked him, truly, sincerely, what do you want me to do with my life? And that's when this idea of religious life started bubbling up inside of me. So I found the discernment group on campus, and I met a sister there. She was a sister servant of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Her order was a teaching order, and their mission to evangelize, catechize, and teach resonated with me strongly because I was going to be a teacher. So I got to know her really well, and she became a sort of spiritual director for me, and I spent a lot of time with her order. And I got to spend a beautiful month in Peru with the sisters in their schools. They taught in several schools in Peru. So I spent an amazing month down there and got to know the sisters and got to do their work, and I fell in love with it. And I came home from that trip feeling in my heart that I was called to be a sister. However, it took me about 3 years for me to get my head to realize the same thing that my heart realized. So 3 years later, I was teaching at an awesome school, and I really loved my job and really liked teaching, and I was volunteering at my parish with a youth group and kids there. And I remember driving home one day, just a typical day, and I started crying. I realized that I was called to be a bride of Christ. God was calling me. And this is a marriage I truly long for. But right now, as it stands, I cannot fulfill because of my educational loans. I am not in this crisis alone. My fellow aspirants and myself, this is the only thing blocking us from entering fully into formation. So I'm asking you to partner with the Library Society, give a gift, make our vocations become a reality. Please pray for us. We will pray for you. Thank you, and God bless.